What's going on, everyone? My name is Eric, and this is the Get Me Out of Here vlog. Today I am in Itasca, Illinois, a northwest suburb of the great city of Chicago, and I'm standing outside Church Street Brewery. This is one of my all-time favorite microbreweries here in the Midwest and in Chicago particularly. It's been several years since I've been here, but they are back open. Things are finally opened up again here in the city since the government shutdowns and the pandemic, and I'm hoping that all of this soon will be behind us. But I'm so excited to see businesses back open to the public, so I'm going to go inside, grab a couple beers, and show you what this brewery looks like. They also have an art festival today as well, so I'm hoping to see a lot of awesome creative artists and meet some amazing people here at the brewery as well. So follow me as we explore Church Street Brewery. The brewery is located in an industrial park, and it opened up here in 2012. So this is actually the 10-year anniversary of Church Street Brewing Company. It's been a while since I've been here, so I'm curious to see what the changes are. Found a menu here. They've got classic light golden ales, lagers, amber red, some IPAs for you hoppy beer lovers. We've also got dark beers and sours, as well as barrel aged. Now my two go-tos are the Church Street Pilsner, I like to keep it basic, and the Heavenly Hells lager is very good as well. So I am going to start out with the classic Church Street Pilsner. Never tried the Devil's Advocate. That sounds intriguing. Voted the fourth best Belgian in the world. I'll have to try that next after the Pilsner. Now it's worth noting that even though the brewery is called Church Street Brewing Company, it is not located on Church Street. It's located on Industrial Drive. So I'm gonna have to ask, I don't know where the name Church Street came from. It's a mystery. All right, well I got the Pilsner, and Mark, you went with the Devil's Advocate. So cheers, man. Cheers. Yeslovia. Oh yeah. Good. Classic. How's yours? It's good. Yeah? What does it taste like? Is it like strong?
It's like a Belgian. It tastes like a Belgian ale.
Oh, it's like a Belgian ale.
A little sweet, yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Just as good as I remember.
Can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong with Church Street, not at all. Gotta love the Church Street logo here on the bar top. Righteously good beer from the heavens. Also love the massive Connex box that they've put in as like a bar back, separating both the bars. There's a bar here, and there's another bar on the other side of this Connex box. So I haven't been to this brewery since 2014, and I have to say, it has doubled in size from when I was here last. I'll show you some pictures here of what it looked like. How long ago is that now? 8 years ago. That's insane. Time goes so fast. But now, this place is huge, and they sell their beer at a lot of bars in the Chicagoland area, so whenever I find Church Street on tap, it's always a must. So any bar owners watching this, you got to get Church Street on tap in your bars. It's one of the best beers, not only in Chicago, but in all of the Midwest. This is one of my best friends, Mark. He's an amateur photographer, and you're an amazing artist, so I'm excited to see what you think of some of the artists on display today.
So I haven't seen too much. I saw my buddy over here with his display of like the cutting boards and stuff. He does resin. Yeah, my buddy Radek,
He does like the woodwork?
yeah, he does like the woodwork and like the hardened resin and the woodwork, like different colors. So like we'll see his artwork in a little bit. I do like mostly paintings and stuff. drawings and paintings. Like I like working with spray paints and oil paints.
Yeah, your paintings are amazing. Like, are you working on anything right now?
No, not really. I kind of started this one painting, and so yeah, like I like to do like graffiti and stuff. So this is actually on a PC
To be
board.
clear, not graffiti like in the city. Like, you're not out in Chicago
Yeah,
doing graffiti,
not
right?
not like vandalizing stuff, but actually graffiti
It's
art.
art. It's art, man. It's art.
Everything is legal.
Everything's
so-
legal. You're not doing anything illegal here.
Yeah.
Cool. Very cool. All right. Well, we're gonna finish these beers and then walk around and see what they have on display from the artists. So Mark's friend makes all these beautiful decorative wood carvings. Some of them could be used as cutting boards right here. Very nice. And they are for purchase at beverlybuiltcompany@gmail.com. That's the email address that you can reach out to if you're interested in purchasing any of this. So you can see they've got all of these art vendors for the day. This is a special event that the brewery is holding. Gives you a chance to have a few beers, browse some amazing art and creative works, and maybe make some purchases too. Take some art home.
Look at that person.
Is there a resemblance here? I kind of could see it. Oh, there we go. All right, yeah, 100%. Although you're not as red as this guy, at least. Okay, you're hiding him under the hat. I see. So your name is Lisa? She's Lisa. What's your name? Nicole, and you are the artist for Church Street Brewery. And this is her artwork here on display, and here are some of the beers that have her artwork displayed on it. I love the Breakfast Club art right there. That's amazing. That is awesome. The Righteous, what is that called? The Righteous Red? Right on. And she has all of her artwork here on display, and you've been doing this for 5 years? I love that one. That's like The Exorcist. That is amazing. And the snake from the Garden of Eden. So I'm loving some of the Church Street kind of theming here, going with the religious themes. The Holy Grail. Very cool. And then the goat. So absolutely love this. Yeah, keep up the great work. This is awesome. Yeah, fantastic. Take a look at this amazing artwork here. The skull. And what is your name? Jason. You've been doing this for 8 years? 8 years. He's got all this amazing gothic horror art. Is that H.H. Holmes right there? The original serial killer from Chicago at the time of the World's Fair. And look at all these amazing stickers you can collect, artwork. And you've got prices here. Shirts, stickers $3 each, shirts $20, hoodies $45. And you got a card here too, so he's got a business card for all of you out there that are interested in horror art. There it is, Jason Michael West. Rolanda? Rolanda, all right. Oh yeah, these are light switches. Very cool.
So the cool thing about it is that the heart
I love it. Yeah, no, it's great. And your inspiration, it's a lot of like women and fashion art. It's very beautiful. Now this one is, wow, that's wild. You've got like the texture. Yeah, no, this is absolutely beautiful. Keep it up. And do you have like a website or a card people can find this at?
I'm right there. So, okay, let's find my better card. Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Yep, thank you. Hello, sir. Hey. So what? Tell me about yourself. What do we got here? Okay. Cartoonist by night. I like that. This one's amazing right here. You got Spider-Man. Is that the Sandman he's punching? He's punching the Sandman. That is so cool. Very cool. I love it. Yeah, you got so it's a lot of pop culture here. I see Calvin and Hobbes, which grew up with that. It's one of my favorite comics of all time. You got Super Mario 3, the raccoon skin. You got superheroes, Batman. You got Baby Yoda.
Yes.
Gotta have a Baby Yoda, right? Yeah. That's awesome. Now, how much are these prints selling for?
$5 each, $5.
Oh, okay, I see. 5 for 20 or $5 prints. And do you've got a card right here too?
My card's right here.
Perfect. Belneo Doodles. So for those of you that are interested in finding some artwork here, John Belonio, am I saying that right? All right, perfect. Cartoonist. And you can see email and social media. He sells all this amazing artwork online, so check it out and support John. Thank you very much. Ooh. Oh, fantastic. What's the name of the YouTube channel?
It's Mr. Bologna.
Mr. Bologna. And that's how you spell it. So Mr. Bologna on YouTube. He's an art teacher. All right, thank you very much. Keep it up, keep it up. That's cool. These are great. Look at that mace and the purple lightsaber. It's like if you remember the Herald and the purple crayon, this is a little more graphic take on that. A little bit. Oh, these are great. That tickles. Oh my gosh. I love this too. Want to play a little game? Tom and Jerry style? Go, Deadpool, go. A Dr. Seuss take on that. Yeah, these are great. Awesome. Well, keep it up, man. This is awesome. All right, I am a sucker for all things horror. Jonathan Grimart. This is amazing. How long have you been doing this, sir? 5 years. And he has Pantera as well, which is rock on. That is awesome. Oh yeah. Star Wars art. And Alien. These are incredible. And you're selling these, all prints $10. Sale going today, and you've got a card here as well. Do you sell online? So here we go. This is Jonathan Grimart for anybody interested. And okay, I see right there. Jonathan, it's in the fine print. Focus on. There we go. JonathanGrimart.com. So check that out if you're interested. This is so cool. Oh, I love the Disobey. They Live. I'm a diehard John Carpenter fan, so very, very cool. Well, keep up the good work. This is amazing. Thank you. How to get this bigger Disobey picture and also the Obey one, the Alien version from They Live. Classic John Carpenter movie. If you haven't seen that, you have got to watch that. Church Street also sells their own memorabilia. They've got hoodies with the Church Street logo, some hats, t-shirts, and frisbees. You can get a Church Street frisbee as well. Gotta love that they've got the church pews here as well to go with the church theme. And here's another view of the Conex box. You can see that this is the main bar here, and then here is another back bar. That's the one that Mark and I were sitting at. So it's divided by this massive green Conex box. And actually they've got the back room open a little bit so I can get a quick view of where they store the kegs and where some of the brewery magic happens. All right, Mark, beer number 2. We got the Heavenly Hells. Cheers.
Got a little bit of honey aftertaste. Pretty good.
Well, yeah, it's definitely a lager, but it's got kind of like a sweet aftertaste to it. Very, very good. Yeah. Church Street. Cheers. Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Hey, cheers the audience. Dink. I don't know if you have a drink in your hand or not, but either way, we cheered you. If you don't, pause it, grab a drink, rewind, and there you go. Wanted to add that I asked the bartender, what's with the Church Street name? You guys aren't even on Church Street, it's Industrial Drive. Apparently, the plan when this microbrewery idea came to fruition was they had a place on Church Street to build this brewery, and things fell through. So they had to end up taking this industrial space here on Industrial Drive, but they kept the name. They kept the name Church Street. So I guess the dream was born on Church Street, but ended up coming into fruition here on Industrial Drive. But they kept the name.
So,
And what's your name?
my name's Sean.
Sean,
I'm the head brewer here.
the head brewer, and here we're getting a sneak preview of where the magic happens at Church Street Brewery. And I gotta ask you, Sean, so where did the name come from for Church Street? Because you guys aren't even on Church Street.
No, we're not. It's a long, not really, but basically we were supposed to be on Church Street in Addison, and kind of had the whole deal with that building worked out, and so decided to, brand everything and trademark everything, and then for some reason they found a better tenant that wouldn't have to make as many changes to that space, so talks fell through at the very last minute. Ended up here, which is great for us because we live in Itasca, so we're super close, but we'd already branded everything and liked the name, so stuck with Church Street.
It's a catchy name.
But yeah, we're supposed to be down in Addison, ended up here, which has been a good thing in the long run.
By here he means Itasca, which is another northwest suburb of Chicago.
Yep. More extensive barrel aging program.
Oh, nice. So this is the barrel room.
Yep. So working with a couple of different distilleries lately. We've got a really good connection with Four Roses.
That's a great connection to have.
So we're able to basically, 3-4 times a year we go down there and pick up barrels that are just turned over. They don't rinse them. So they just dump them out. They don't rinse them. They turn back over, bum them, and we fill them within 24 hours typically. So this whole wall is Four Roses, and then we're working with Starlight in Borden, Indiana as well.
Okay.
Some collaboration stuff.
Where is Borden? That's not the Indianapolis area, is it?
No, it's just north of Louisville.
Oh, okay. So southern Indiana.
Yep.
Gotcha.
So you can see these three, the ones that say ECW heavy.
Gotcha.
That got an initial 10 months in an Elijah Craig barrel. The Pina Colada We Heavy got 10 months in an Elijah Craig barrel, and then we have a VDN finished rye and bourbon barrels.
That's awesome.
We're doing a secondary finish on the We Heavy. So.
Very cool.
We've got a bunch of random barrels too, some contract brewers barrels, some house beers for liquor stores and restaurants barrels. We like to put our sours in wine barrels, and then we're working on some wild sours as well.
Okay.
So a little bit of a blend, but
Yeah,
it's a lot of stouts and Four Roses barrels.
I gotta ask, have you guys always done sours? I know that's kind of become a new trend with a lot of microbreweries over the last, I would say, 3 or 4 years. Is that something you kind of just started recently delving into? Or?
We were actually one of the earlier ones to do it. As far as I know, I think we were doing it back in 2014.
Oh, wow.
We came out with a Berliner, but it was an unflavored Berliner, so suffice it to say, unflavored Berliners aren't super popular.
Sure.
So I think we stopped making sours for a while after that beer, and now that we come out with the fruited ones, they're much more popular.
And the sour process takes longer, right? You have to, I've heard you have to isolate that from the other beers.
Yeah, we're like a lot of other local breweries where we just do kettle sour, so it adds an extra day to the brew day, basically. It's nothing crazy time commitment wise, but the wild sours that we have back in barrels will probably sit around for years and years.
Okay.
We have this one has been sitting around since 2018, so that's a
Head in the Clouds?
Yep. Head in the Clouds was our old Zwickle that we pitched Brett into in a Buffalo Trace barrel coming up on 4 years ago. So
Awesome. Yeah, it looks great. Very cool.
So we'll know where to target as a finishing gravity so we can pin it up in time to naturally carbonate it.
This is wild, man. I've never seen this in most breweries where they have the actual laboratory.
Yeah, we're working on it.
This is something else. It's
Yeah,
like
Mega's been really, really helpful in
it's almost like a medical laboratory.
Yeah.
That's
Trying
wild.
to keep it clean. This, the boiler room.
Watch out for all the Weber grills here.
Yep.
Here is where the magic happens. Here, these are, yeah, you guys doubled in size at least since I've been here.
Yeah.
It is a beautiful sight to behold. That is cool. Now, how many takes do you have?
We got 16
16.
Brew house is 30 barrels too. A lot of places get kind of an undersized brew house and we'll turn multiple turns into one tank to, make an entire batch of beer. That was really never our goal. We think it helps things be more consistent by just doing single turns in the tanks. And then we've got one dedicated bright tank, and we also use one of our fermenters as kind of a unit tank. Bright tank when we need it for packaging.
Any new flavors you're excited about?
Well, like you were saying, our sour series is getting pretty popular. We've got a strawberry rhubarb version coming out, which is tasting really good. It's kind of all naturally carbonated. We ferment the beer out and then add like enough strawberry puree to naturally carbonate it on.
Okay.
So it's tasting really good. That's coming out next week. We've got like our first pastry stout coming out next week.
And you won awards for your beers as well.
Yeah. Kind of blanking at names right now. I know we got a couple of beers going into World Beer Cup, so hopefully next month we win some big awards. But Chuck, our previous head brewer, who's kind of taken over, he's at retirement age, wanted to work part-time. So he does more of like an administrative role now. All the physical labor was just kind of beating him up.
Okay.
So he's been entering us into more and more competitions now that he has time to do so.
Right.
So yeah, we've won some awards for Beer Connoisseur. I think we had like 4 or 5 beers in their top 100. So that was nice because there's a ton of people that submit to those. So it was good to get multiple beers ranked so high. It was modeled after German brewing because we wanted to make lagers. So both vessels are steam jacketed. We can mash into our boil kettle.
You have a particular flavor that you like best or you're most proud of?
I always end up going back to the Helles. That's my all-time favorite, I'd say. But this time of year, the Maibach this year turned out awesome. So I've been drinking a lot of Maibach this year. And then, like the release I get most excited for is definitely Itasca Fest. It's like my favorite beer of all time.
I'll have to try that next. I haven't had that one yet.
Itasca Fest?
Yeah.
Well, you can't have it right now.
Oh, it's a festival.
It's a merited. So it comes out probably in July.
July, okay.
Yeah, seasonal creep.
Okay, awesome. So Sean, thank you very much for showing this off. Again, this is one of my all-time favorite breweries in the Chicagoland area, and it's one that I think everybody should get out and visit. Try Church Street Brewery for yourself. Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it for taking us out.
Thanks for coming in.
Cheers. So I was just about to leave, and apparently I won the raffle here with these amazing artists that create the artwork here at the breweries. So this kind of went full circle today. Was not expecting that. Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Oh, man. Well, this was a strange occurrence of events. I put some money down for a raffle and won tonight. So this has been a great experience. Church Street Brewery here in Itasca, Illinois, a suburb of Chicago. One of my all-time favorite breweries in the Midwest United States, in the city of Chicago. For those of you that have not been, you need to take a trip out here and have some of the best beer that Chicago and the Midwest has to offer. This is Eric with the Get Me Out of Here vlog. Thank you for watching. It's time for me to get out of here. Thanks for watching.